Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World Cup predictions. Match number, I want to say 22. We're getting very close to the end of the first match day now, and we're continuing to try and stay consistent all the way through with this upload schedule. Whether it'll work, I don't know. It is currently. So there you go. At the moment, it is very long day for match day one, but we're getting there. We're really getting there. This is going to be another one where bias might take a bit of a front seat because it is England versus Croatia. One of the nations I'll be supporting, of course, England. I was born in England, moved to Scotland when I was young, which is why I support both nations. However, we're going to try and stay, objective here. We're going to try and stay down the middle, commentary-wise, but, I'll be pulling for England in the background. Settings check, as per usual. 10 minutes, legendary, on. The reason I do it, I just want to clear as well, the reason I do the settings checks each time is because when you do an update on FIFA or something changes on FIFA, they like to fuck around with your settings. So there's always a good reason for me to do this. Each time. I'm not doing it just to waste time or add time onto the game. We'll go Union Park Stadium, and I believe this is at 9 PM UK time, which is actually not a bad time for it, but I think I'll be at work when it happens, which kind of sucks. I'll probably miss at least part of it. Dynamic time of day will go for 4 o'clock because it's 5 hours behind the kickoff time. Feels like it's fair enough. Clear weather. It's been beautiful weather in America, to be fair. And the pitch colour is green as we can get it. And that's the settings, I believe. All done and dusted, all hunky-dory. Now, taking a look at the teams. Now, on the left, of course, are the three Lions. If you are Thomas Tuchel, you've had a lot of stick for the team you've taken to the World Cup. However, that team does look quality, I will admit. It does look like a very good side. Pickford in goal, O'Reilly and James as the full-backs, Gay and Konza centre-backs, Anderson and Rice as the midfielders. Not a bad partnership. Rashford off the left, Saka off the right, Bellingham in that cam spot, and then Kane captain in the side. He sits up top, of course he does. One of the best strikers, if not the best striker in the world right now, Harry Kane, the truth be told. For Croatia, of course, they're an ageing team. They're slowing down a little bit in pretty much all positions. Maybe Gvardiol is the exception to the rule, but everyone else probably either in their 30s or approaching them. Luka Modric captaining the Croatian side. It is going to be his last World Cup, presumably, unless he plans on playing until he's 44. So last dance for a few of the players, Modric being one of them. Perisic as well, getting on a bit, but he's still quality. And yeah, want to get revenge here a little bit. I know I'm trying to play the objective middle of the line commentator, but England will want to get revenge from 4 years ago, or was it 8 years ago? Whenever Croatia beat us in the semi-finals, they'll be wanting to get revenge. All right, is my point. Croatia have had some really good runs as well in this tournament, so I'm not ruling them out for getting out of the group at least. I'm hoping that they lose here and then win their next two potentially to get through. But however, yeah, Croatia 2018 finalists lost to France in that World Cup final, and 2022 semi-finalists I believe went out to France again. Or it might have been Argentina. Obviously, it was one of them. I just can't remember which one off the top of my head. What I do know is that those are your teams. So without any further ado, let's get into this one. At the Union Park Stadium with 10-minute half-length, legendary difficulty, and an authentic game type at 4 PM when the conditions are very nice. It is England versus Croatia to kick off Group L.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action.
I've got just over an hour to get this one done, so I should have plenty of time.
No rain in sight.
I know obviously you won't be able to tell when I am recording anyway, slash uploading it, but recording it June 14th, around midday. I've got work at 1, so I'm not going to try and rush this too much, but I am going to try and get this done Give myself plenty of time to get myself ready to go. Don't get me wrong, even though Croatia are very much an ageing side, they are not bad at all. However, this is Thomas Tuchel's England 11. Again, there's obviously notable omissions in this squad. Players that should have come that I think a lot of people would say they shouldn't have. Like, no offence to him, Jordan Henderson. Could have had a younger player there like a Wharton or Gibbs White. But he has probably his last World Cup as well, to be honest with you. He has arrived in America / Canada / Mexico for this. And again, like I said, there's a lot of questions around Tuchel's selection. Will he answer the critics with a victory on the opening day? This is Zlatko Dalic's Croatian side. Of course, getting older, but experience counts for a lot. And with plenty of options on the bench as well to switch things up. A couple of younger players like Baturina, like Fruk, like Vuskovic as well. If the older guard get tired, they do have some changes they could make. So England have got to be on job here if they're going to get 3 points in their first group stage game.
So the ball is rolling.
The Three Lions kicking it off in the white. They're going from left to right for this one. And Croatia, of course, the blue going right to left. It could be early opportunity here for England as Rashford takes it down the left. Inside to Anderson. One more at Bellingham. And away by Kovacic. Still alive though. Once this little passage of play has gone, we will give the prediction. A little bit of bias behind it, I will warn you in advance, as it is going to be Jude Bellingham to hit the crossbar very early. Positive signs being shown for England. And hey Jude, nearly getting the goal. Right, so predictions for this one is Kane, for whatever reason, is on the right hand side here. Guardiola closes them down. It's going to be a close one, obviously. Two very quality teams. However, I've got to push myself into a little bit of bias. I've gone 2-1 England. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be scrappy. And honestly, I think there'll be a little bit of luck. But I think England will find a way through. Obviously, notoriously bang average in the group stages. We kind of make it more of a meal for ourselves than we have to. But I think the selection, despite the fact it's questionable in areas, it's still good enough. It's still a very strong squad. But will it pay off? Will it be enough for England to get out of their groups at the very least and then potentially go on to win the whole thing? I don't think we'll win the whole thing, obviously. But you just never know. The magic of the World Cup is always a thing. We're always nailed on to get out of our groups, or predicted to be nailed on to get out of our groups. Can we take it any further? That's what we're aiming to do today.
Rashford and Bellingham.
Bellingham through the gap to O'Reilly. Inside to Kane. One more to Elliot Anderson, and it will be a lead for England. England 1-0 up now on Croatia. It's well worked off the left. It's very patiently worked as well. A great movement as well from the Nottingham Forest man to find the first goal for the Three Lions as they go absolutely ballistic here. Ball is cut in by O'Reilly. Kane lays it off one more to Elliot Anderson, who takes the first time shot into the far right corner. Unreachable for Livakovic, or Livakovic, however you want to pronounce it. He can't reach it anyway, however you say his name. And Elliot Anderson pounces to make it 1-0 England. Very good signs if you are a fan of the Three Lions like I am, if you're Croatia, you've let your guard down there. And you've been punished for it. Well, that's a good moment. A good moment from an England standpoint.
Very effective pass. Declan Rice. Delightful passing.
Oh, more hydration required. Really.
Bellingham.
Trying to keep myself awake. What's happened here? I think he's offside, is he not? Ball played through, and he does make his run a little early there, Harry Kane. He can't get frustrated when it's quite a clear and obvious offside. You're frustrated that he can't get through, but you've got to time your run there, mate.
Stanisic.
No one can do that for you. You have to do it yourself.
And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target.
Ball out of play for a throw-in. Marcus Rashford into Kane. Modric closes down the space. Kramaric. Kovacic out, or into, I should say, Budimir. Thought they were going to go out wide, to be honest with you.
Here's Kovacic.
They are now going to go out wide. Stanisic. Pasalic. Kramaric. Pickford is near post, making the save. Should be closed down a bit quicker, really, from either Gahey or Konza, to be honest. But Pickford on job, alert when he needs to be. And Luka Modric looks ready to take this corner. Will he go short or will he go central to a taller player? Opts to go short to Perisic. Back to the AC Milan player, Luka Modric, of course. Reece James gets the tackle in, and Saka and James work together to get it away down the line towards Bellingham, but Pongracic closes it down.
Andre Kramaric. A really good pass.
But yeah, very solid start from England. Although they could be in trouble, O'Reilly heads away just out of dodge. It's going to be a Croatian throw-in. Doing what they can to get the ball away. Stanisic, Kramaric, now Budimir, Anderson with a foot in. I think after work I'm going to spend quite a bit of my night trying to update these spreadsheets. And I don't know if I will watch any World Cup tonight. I may just go to sleep because I'm very tired. Catch up on it a little bit. Stay up late for the Scotland game yesterday. Modric tries to find Guardiola. It's away by Anderson, only as far as Kovacic. Perisic now. It's an interesting choice to put it there when you have a player next to you, but O'Reilly gets it away and Rashford could counter for England. Finds Kane. Bellingham. Kane. Rashford. Back post is Saka. Will he find him? No, he won't. Opts to go back to the edge. The belly goal. Bellingham. Saka. Oh, good save, Livakovic. Don't know how I quite said his name there, but you know who I mean. Outstretched, gets a hand to it to prevent Saka from doubling England's lead. It will be a corner for the Three Lions, though. It looks like a couple of options there, both close by, looking to go short with it. I believe it's Rashford waiting for the ball from Saka, unless they decide to go middle, and they do. It is Bukayo Saka. It's caught by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, aimed towards Harry Kane, but no connection from the number 9.
Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here.
Throwing goes Croatia's way. Budimir out to Pasalic. I will admit, in the simulations I've done England and Scotland, the game feels a bit slower, but that's maybe because I'm actually rooting for a team actively. I'm trying to get the game through so they can win in the simulation, but not yet. Just feels like it's going a lot slower, this one. Maybe it's because I'm tired and I'm slightly in a rush as well. Modric over the free kick. Plays it short to Kramaric. Returns into Budimir, and it's off the crossbar. Oh, a let off for England. I thought that was 1-1. I thought that was in. And it's only by fucking little bit of luck that it isn't. Of course, Bellingham hitting the crossbar as well early on for the Three Lions. A response of Woodwork hitting by Budimir. Well worked free kick, to be honest. Nearly resulted in an equaliser. Pickford stranded, but the crossbar came to his rescue. Croatia, however, are in again here with Perisic. On one more to Pasalic. Out to Stanisic. That won't hit the crossbar. That won't be a Woodwork hitter. That will be a leveller. That will be an equaliser. England caught napping.
Well, here we can see it again.
Not watching the overlapping runs here. And Stanisic has an easy finish. Oh, Jordan Pickford.
Quite unfortunate, really.
Maybe it's not quite an easy finish. I thought it's more or less at the Everton goalkeeper, who gets a foot to it but can't redirect it away from the goal. That is actually, yeah, I didn't realise that it was so poor from Pickford, but the blame's got to go on him there a little bit as well. O'Reilly should be kind of covering that side. I think he was covering the right wing option of Pasalic, but of course Stanisic overlapped, got the shot off, and yeah, Pickford has to be doing a lot better there with his feet, or even with his hands, God forbid, because the goalkeeper can use them. It's ricocheted off his heel and found the back of the net. Looks like the first goal from the World Cup where Quinones has scored, and it hit off the South African goalkeeper's foot into the back of the net in real life. Well, England got work to do now.
Mateo Kovacic plays with a positional sense that is
Bellingham just can't get it away. Kovacic closes it out. But then Modric can't get his pass off. It's going to get to a really scrappy game this. It's going to get really difficult for one team to come out top of the other, I think. And patience is going to have to pay off here. If either team show a bit of patience, they might get something. Bellingham into Kane. Just about. Back to Bellingham. Declan Rice, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham. Just these little triangles of passing. Just try to create space here out wide now. Reece James inside to Harry Kane, who doesn't get the ball somehow there. How he hasn't controlled the softest pass on earth is beyond me, but Croatia will get it away. Bellingham. Rashford. Kane closed down. Now it's Croatia. Now it's Pasalic. Back to Modric. Out to Stanisic, the goal scorer. Could be looking to inflict more punishment here as Pasalic turns his man. Modric inside. Kovacic. Oh dear. If you are an England fan, avert your eyes. Croatia take the lead through Mateo Kovacic. And again, it's just not enough closing down. Nobody is watching the Man City man there. And I'm not sure why.
That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from England? There needs to be. Jude Bellingham.
Sorry about that, something got stuck in my throat. I had to unplug my mic sharpish to avoid coughing right down everyone's fucking throats. Everyone's ears. Oh no, oh for the love of God. Gahey doing his job there, preventing the potential Croatian third. And England are very much struggling now. Looked very good in the first part of this half. Got the goal. But since then, Croatia have taken control and have taken the lead. And yeah, I don't understand, before I was so rudely interrupted by my coughing, why nobody was marking Kovacic in the middle of the area. And again, the left, the Man City man with too much space. And now it's an uphill climb for England in Group L here. From a bias standpoint, it's not looking good, Brev. From a point where it's a neutral standpoint I've got to take. Croatia have looked solid this half. I know obviously the early mistakes, but since then, as you can see, they've turned it around. Saka, Bellingham. Can England find a leveller before the break? Saka's offside. And hopefully, if you're England, you're not panicking just yet. There's not doubts flooding your mind. Still another half of football to go. So by no means is this done and dusted yet, but Croatia taking the lead. May not have been in the script for England fans and England obviously themselves, but it's what's happened. And it's how the three lions deal with it now. Kane can't find Rashford, closed down by Stanisic. Yeah, like I said, uphill struggle now. England always one of those teams, I know they've not won it for 60 years, but one of those teams that always gets talked about in terms of could they win it, is the drought going to end, and every time the answer is no. I believe the best one we got was the semi-finals. Of course we got to the finals of the Euros as well, on 2 occasions. Croatia take it out of play there.
I think that was an opportunity missed there, Derek.
Tuchel on the touchline having a word with Ollie Watkins. Bit of a disagreement there potentially as the half is going to come to a close here from this goal kick. And the referee blows the whistle. And after 45 minutes, it is England that are on the back burner here, on the back foot. Modric having a really good game despite being very, very old now. He's played well for his nation. His nation has played well. And despite the early momentum from England, it ends up being Croatia that lead 2-1 heading into the break. Stats at the break read like this: 51-49 in terms of possession. Very closely contested between both teams. Both teams try to hold on to the ball. Both teams try to build without any panic, without any danger being put on by the other side. 5 shots to 3 in favour of Croatia. Yeah, close one in terms of all metrics, to be honest. 2.2 expected goals to 1.6. England have had the opportunities. Of course, Jude Bellingham hitting the crossbar. It just hasn't been, definite yet for England, and Croatia have taken advantage of England being a bit sleepy at the back. Performances at the break. Man of the match for the Croatian side of things goes to Mateo Kovacic. He's been very, very good. Rumours that he's going to leave Man City this season. I don't know if they're greatly exaggerated or if they're true, but he's got to focus on what's occurring on this pitch right now, and that is a World Cup. 8.3 and a goal to show for it. A very nice finish as well, I might add. Kramaric, I don't understand why they always play him at cam. Maybe he can play there. I don't watch enough Kramaric to know. But he's been good so far today, so it can't have gone all bad. Luka Modric, 7.6. The 40-year-old getting an assist. He might be 41 now, to be fair. Getting an assist for this one, 7.6 for the elder statesman of Croatia. Pasalic, the assist is 7.3. And then Pongrasic has actually done really well at keeping Kane out of the game, keeping Kane uninvolved. Josip Stanisic getting the goal that put Croatia level, 7.2. And for Livakovic, 3 shots on his goal, 2 saves, 1 conceded, a 6.8 rating for him. For England then, well, what can you say apart from it's been poor all around the gaff. Jude Bellingham, 8.2. He is desperate for a goal. He is hungry for a goal. Elliot Anderson has his goal, 7.9. Decent display as well. You can start to see why he's linked to so many clubs. Declan Rice, bang average, to be honest with you. Not quite 7.1 in my opinion. Nico O'Reilly at fault for the first goal, would you say? I don't know, is that a bit harsh? He's already marking one man. The other man overlaps. I don't know. He's been alright. Marcus Rashford trying something on the left. He's been alright. He's been creative at least. Gay, solid. Harry Kane gets the assist credit for the Elliot Anderson goal and a 6.8. He hasn't done enough himself in front of goal, but at least he's setting other people up, which I suppose isn't the worst thing in the world. And then Jordan Pickford, not a great performance from usually a goalkeeper who puts on brilliant, great performances all the time. 3 shots on his goal, 2 conceded. That first one, very suspect as well, the equaliser. But 2 conceded, and only 1 save. Not good enough. Not good enough at all from England. Something's got to change here for Thomas Tuchel's 3 Lions in the second half with 45 minutes left. No changes made yet. I think he just wants to see how this one plays out to kick off this second half. But if it's going to be shit like that, he needs to do something.
And away they go again.
Croatia kicking off the second half, playing left to right now. England going the other direction. And we always knew this was going to be the toughest group game for England, which is why it's good to get it out of the way. But they're probably expecting a win, or at least a bit of a better performance so far. It hasn't come to fruition there. The fans will be upset. Maybe they'll be cheered up here as Rashford plays through Kane. Can't get the better of his man though. Kovacic closed him down well, I'll be real. Good work. And the header run by Perisic. And Croatia could shock.
The ball with Luka Modric.
For the real life prediction, I've obviously put a bit of bias in it, but I've gone 2-1 England. Simulation thinks it's going to be 2-1, but not to England as it stands. Jude Bellingham into Harry Kane. It's just these heavy touches that are letting England down. Can't seem to find control. And the longer this goes on, the more they'll be panicking about how they haven't got anything in this match. And that'll be really where it falls apart.
Pass, and justifiably so.
I can't believe I was thinking of doing these as 20-minute halves. 10-minute halves is more than long enough. Especially with the time that I've got. I think I already prefaced it in the previous ones of these, but next week it's going to be a very busy week at work because one of the head chefs is off all week. So I'll probably be in a lot more, which means less time to record these. Harry Kane can't take control of the ball, and Josko Gvardiol will get it away. So at some point, I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable. The upload schedule is going to change. It's probably going to be one day before kickoff rather than 2 days. I'm going to try and keep it to 2 days as best I can. The fuck do you mean slow charging? 5 hours and 23 minutes. Lovely. It wasn't lying when it said slow charging. I don't know why you would want that as an option. I don't know why that is an option. I'll reset my charger quickly. I do have another charger downstairs. It's a bit faster, which I'll put it on before I go to work. Anderson, desperate to find an equaliser. His shot is blocked and it's away. But to be honest, I don't really need it at work anyway, so it's not a big deal if it's not fully charged. And I could always come charge it on my break when I get back anyway, where I'll probably be recording a couple more games. Harry Kane is just closed down again. Pongrasic, and it looks like changes for Tommy Tuchel are inbound. Not sure what. Or if he makes a defensive change, I might lose my head. But it's not a defense. Well, not just a defense that's the problem. I think for this one you need like an Ollie Watkins to use his pace. I wouldn't be at all against bringing Harry Kane off. Saka making that tackle. We'll see what the choice is from Tuchel. It's Marcus Rashford that's going to make way. Okay. Morgan Rogers to come on. Will there be something on the left now to spark this game into life, to get England level and maybe push on for 3 points? We've got to get 2-2 first. I can't be thinking ahead too far yet. The Rodgers versus Rashford substitution graphic isn't disappearing, so I think that'll remain there. Not really the end of the world, is it?
Attacking possibilities for England.
Rice, James inside to Harry Kane, who is just caught again. Pongrasic has had his number all day so far, pretty much, apart from the assist. But beyond that. And yeah, it's going to be, well, it's going to be a difficult task if they're playing like this. England, good possession win back by Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane gets caught again. He has, and I do love Harry Kane for England, but he has been absolutely stinky today. He has stunk up the gas.
Josip Stanisic.
Bruv, like, Croatia are just a lot more smooth with the possession, it looks like. Of course, you got Modric in the middle, very good passer. It's not going to be much of a surprise. Perisic into Gvardiol. England just need to not allow a Croatian shot here. And they don't. Mark Gahey closes it down.
Anderson.
Away for now, but
Rodgers.
I fear the longer they take here, the more they'll panic. O'Reilly played through by Rodgers, but Erlich reads the ball, and it's back in possession of Croatia. They can just take their time here. Dangerous from Livakovic there with the pass. Could have been intercepted, however it isn't. And Croatia get out of dodge once again.
Possession, the most important thing.
What we said, 20 minutes left.
Successful intervention, winning the ball back.
There's going to need to be something here. Jude Bellingham caught in two minds there, I think, with the pass. Didn't know whether to play it to Rodgers or Kane. Ended up playing it right down the middle.
Stanisic. Martin Erlich.
Wonder at what point frustration, if it's not already set in, I wonder what point frustration will set in for England. It probably already has, if we're being real. England desperate to have a good start to the group stage. They don't usually. We change of fortune. Jude Bellingham into Rodgers. Bellingham runs into Rodgers. It's an interesting play there. Kane gets caught again, but Rice will keep the ball just about for England. Kane needs to get away from this marker, for the love of God, because just can't get through.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Great ball over the top.
Out wide to Rodgers. Will there be a leveller in England's future? Ball is in, and the ball is in. I don't know what was happening there. I'll be honest with you. Kane should not have got that header at all. It shouldn't have even been a header. But it is, and it's a leveller for England. Thomas Tuchel's men have a lifeline.
Well, look at this great ball into the box, just into the right
Patient with it
area.
is Morgan Rodgers, I believe it was, who crossed it in. Kane gets in front of his man for the first time today and heads it far corner. Absolutely abysmal camera angle. But Kane beats Gvardiol in the air, heads it past Livakovic. I thought the Croatian shot stopper was coming off his line to come and claim. He was in two minds, ended up not claiming, and Gvardiol gets out jumped. And now Harry Kane has got his goal. He'll be hungry for more. Were there changes made as well? I believe so. At least subs were requested, but they may have gone back on that. They may have changed their mind after the goal. Both managers. It looks like nobody's come off or on. 10 minutes now to find a winner for either England or Croatia.
Intercepted effortlessly.
The drama occurring in Group L.
Morgan Rodgers.
Croatia go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. It's now being pegged back again. We're back at square one with Harry Kane's header at the back post.
Declan Rice.
Not long to go.
Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner.
Will there be a winner? Rodgers can't find the way through to Kane, and it'll be away. This is setting up for a very interesting conclusion, though. Pasalic and Stanisic just going to keep the ball between them for now. Modric. It looks as if they're going to try and overlap down the right hand side here. It's exactly what they're going to do. Anderson has it covered. This could go either way. It really could. It might end in a draw, to be fair. I don't know if it's the correct result, but it's one that England will take after being 2-1 down. However, it might not be one they get to be allowed. It is tackled off of Luka Modric's foot, and It will be away by England. Dangerous run there by the captain of Croatia. But get out of dodge. 5 minutes left plus whatever stoppage time the game deems to give it. Will there be a last minute twist to this one? Or will both teams end level? And maybe, I'm not going to say it too loudly, but Ghana and Panama also play. One of those two teams could take advantage if both teams drop points here. It would be a perfect scenario. If Ghana or Panama, one beats the other, they will go top of the group. That is, if there's no winner here. Croatia desperately looking for it. It's through, but it's closed, but done by Gehi. Back to Pickford and away by Reece James towards Harry Kane. Will there be one more dice roll? Nope, not on this occasion for England. I was going to say there'll be one more dice roll. Kovacic has been immense. Closes it down again. Can Croatia steal it late on? Not if Nico Rallis has anything to say about it. Only the 1 minute of added time. So if England are going to do it, they're going to have to do it now. Harry Kane into Morgan Rogers. Jude Bellingham across to Rice. Kane out wide to Saka. They're not going to do it, are they? Surely not. Bukayo Saka inside to Kane. Oh, it's saved. They had the opportunity. They had the chance. But it's not going to go. And the points will be shared here between England and Croatia. I thought that they might have done it there. Saka does really well to get inside, play it to Kane, but not enough on the shot to beat Livakovic. And it will end 2-2. We can only use these methods when we get to the knockout rounds. And of course it will just be the classic extra time that we use. However, we're not there yet. We're still in the first match day, the bloody group stages. We'll end this one as a draw. And neither team able to get the better of the other, which isn't, you know, completely unrealistic. 2-2 here in this one in the end. England taking the lead through Elliot Anderson. It was equalised by Croatia. Can't remember exactly who scored it off the top of my head. And then Kovacic, I remember that one, put them ahead before Harry Kane's header, saving the Three Lions. Match facts down at the end of this one. England took the advantage in the second half. We're obviously having to push for the equaliser. Did get it in the end, and then nearly at the end got victory from the jaws of defeat. Unlucky though in that situation. 57-43 possession in terms of well, yeah, Croatia have the more possession in that one, but the second half performance from England, you knew they were going to push for it. And they did get the goal that maybe the second half performance deserved. 7 shots to 5. 2.8 expected goals to 2.2. Slight attacking advantage for England in the end after Croatia were very, very good the first half. Didn't really offer anything second half. Could have done with a third goal to put it away, but they didn't get it. And England punished after being punished. Man of the match will go to none of the England squad, it looks like. I believe it will be a Croatian that will claim it, and I believe, and it's probably the correct choice as well, it will go to Mateo Kovacic with an 8.2. A very good midfield performance, probably the best midfielder out there today. A goal as well to show for his performance. He put Croatia ahead at one point. However, obviously, it didn't end like that, but he was the one who scored the leading goal, 8.2. Luka Modric rolling back the years as well. Very, very good in midfield. 7.9 and an assist, and the other goal scorer was Josip Stanisic. I couldn't remember, and that's because he's a right back. You don't really expect the right back to find a goal. He did though. He put Croatia level before, of course, he took the lead. 7.8 for him. A very good defensive shift as well. And that left hand side was a struggle for Rashford. Rodgers did come on and make it a little bit better, but still not great. Kramaric, Pongrasic as well, both decent games for the majority as well. Marian Pongrasic had the lockdown of Harry Kane in the end, obviously. It didn't continue to be the case. And the rest of the side, solid ratings. Pasalic with the assist for the Stanisic goal, 7 rating. And then Livakovic in the end, 5 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 2 conceded, the worst rated on the Croatian side. I don't know if it was the worst performance, but definitely the lowest rated from those match ratings. For the Three Lions then, man of the match goes to Hey Jude. He was very, very good at getting into those spaces and trying to find a way through. It wasn't to be for him in terms of individual performance today, in terms of goals and assists. Of course, very, very early on, he hit the crossbar, and he's trying to set up all his teammates, just trying to do anything to push for that equaliser. In the end, we didn't get it. But yeah, very active Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane, you got to give him credit. I know I said he was not the Harry Kane that we know and love, but he did get a goal and an assist. Forgot for a while that he set up the Anderson goal, and then of course getting the equaliser that got England the point from this one. 7.5 for the captain. 7.5 as well for Elliot Anderson. Very good performance. Did get outclassed, I would say, a little bit by the Croatian midfield, but still England's best midfielder in that centre mid role. A goal and 7.5. And solid performance as well from Nico O'Reilly, Declan Rice and Mark Gahey. The assist from Rodgers off the bench earns him a 7. Rashford struggled a little bit today as well. These other players, James, Saka, Konza, underwhelming, especially Bukayo Saka, who we're expecting a bit more from in the World Cup. And Jordan Pickford, a poor showing from a goalkeeper you could otherwise rely on in an England shirt at the very least. 3 shots in his goal, 1 save, 2 conceded. No efforts on his goal in the second half from Croatia, which was probably for the best, the way he was playing today, unfortunately. But I wouldn't rule out maybe changing the goalkeeper next time, or, you know, Pickford picking it up next time. We've got the hard game out of the way of England. England and Croatia both got their hardest fixture in the back mirror now, in the rear view mirror. Both teams to play Ghana and Panama. I'm not saying they won't shock, but I am saying they'll find it an easier test than each other. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up this one to open up Group L. I've got to go pretty much in like 15 minutes, so I've got to get myself sorted for work. I will try and record the rest of them and try and keep with the schedule as best I can. No promises, but I'll do what I can. I hope you guys do enjoy the World Cup and do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and peace.